Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a junior here at Michigan State, majoring in marketing and public policy. I went to the American University of Rome in June of 2022. So the souvenir that I brought back was this book about the Sistine Chapel. When I was in Rome, I went to the Vatican, and it was an awesome experience. And one thing about the Vatican is you can't take photos when you're in the Sistine Chapel, so I got this book that kind of shows all of the different paintings in there to remember it. It was breathtaking. Honestly, I'm not a person who's normally like taken aback by art, but when you get in there, it's just like the whole room is just covered in different paintings. So it's kind of just like an awe-inspiring moment. I think in Rome, it's kind of crazy when you're walking around and all of a sudden you're just seeing like these like ancient ruins. And it's not anything like when you're in the US. After Rome, my second favorite place would probably be Capri. So it's like a little island. Just like a fun little beach day. We got to go on a boat and the water is so beautiful there, so blue. It was nice to just have like a fun day with my friends when I was there. When I was in Rome, I was taking a sociology class. I'm not in sociology like as a major, but we got to like see Rome and how it's developed as kind of a tourist hub. So being this like ancient city to what it is now and how it's changed. Definitely as like a business major, I think that perspective is so useful. How cultures differ, you know, how a city, depending on where you are in a city, like it's gonna be different for like the tourists versus in more like local area. When you're there, you gotta make the most of it. It does go by really quick, especially if you're on just like a summer program. It's okay, you know, at first, if you gotta get used to what it's like, but just embrace it as much as you can. Also, big piece of advice, break in your shoes before you go. Especially if you're going to a walkable city. I bought 2 new pairs of shoes right before I left and made the decision to break them in when I was in Rome, and it was probably the worst part of my experience. They're broken in now, so that's what matters.